What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, we are going to be starting off with 10 two-player packs that I built because I just want to make sure we keep the account as stacked as possible. And of course, if you guys are enjoying the content, you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, it'd be very much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subbed already. We're closing in on 500,000 subs on this channel. And of course, hit that bell to get notified when you go live. Before we get into the packs that we built for today, I opened my pre-order packs last night. Didn't expect to get much. Here's the clip.
Pre-order packs. Let's go, baby. Come on. Give me something. No walkout. Boards. Nice. Standing form. No Brazil. Nice. Centre mid. Ooh, Arthur.
Alan. Oh my God. That's very nice.
I know my face cam's not on right now, guys. I do apologise. It's 1:40 in the morning and the pre-order packs just came out and I just couldn't resist. So I pressed record and here we go. We have now got Alan in our team. What an addition he is. You can't fault the... Oh my God, Gundogan in there as well. He's not really worth that much, but Alan is an absolute peach. That is sensational. Oh, that is very nice. This first owner Road to Glory is already looking good. Another pre-order pack. Here we go. EA, what you got for us? Come on, give me a walkout. Why not? Nope. No board. Okay. I just got too excited, didn't I? I got too excited. What could it be? St. Maximin would be ideal right now. Bernard would be okay. Gelson is nice. He's got pace to burn. Him on the bench. I like that a lot. And Tielemans can go and get sold. Oh, that is lovely.
And so there you go. We ended up hitting Alan and Gundogan out of that. So I sold Gabriel Jesus. I accidentally cleared him off the trade pile. It's so easy to just clear items off the trade pile. I bought him, of course, for 50,000 coins. I sold him for just over 70,000 coins. I might have been able to get a bit more for him somewhere else down the line. But I thought, let me use those coins, give or take, to build some two-player upgrade packs. So we're currently on 72,000 coins. I've got a fair bit on the trade pile that I'm trying to sell. And we've got 10 two-player packs. Now, we'll keep building these. Of course, the one big part of the first owner Road to Glory is we've got to make sure we keep the packs coming in to be able to give our best shot of hitting players. And we're going to start with nothing. Well, we could still get stuff here, but even if we don't get like the best stuff here, just having items to put into SBCs or to use for you know, friendlies or objectives and things like that is still going to be useful somewhere down the line. So how is your accounts going, guys? I know the game is fully out. If you bought the Ultimate Edition, you'll have access to the game. And for those of you that don't have the Ultimate Edition, you've only got a couple more days now to go. Ooh, Simon first owner is really nice. 4-star, 4-star, great pace, very good dribbling stats. That is a nice card to have. He might... Oh, man, I don't know what team to build right now, guys. I'm in two minds. I've got really, really good Brazilian options, especially now with Alan in the club. We get our first board. Come on, EA. Be something nice. Be Welsh flag. What's that going to be? Goal... Oh, it's Dubravka. That's all right, actually. If we can get a good Premier League centre-back, I would be more than happy to go Dubravka, David Luiz, plus another Premier League centre-back and go into that side of things. Although I suppose I could sign one now, couldn't I? Because we could sell Romagnoli, just have De Ligt on the bench, but I feel like having De Ligt in the team is just so valuable. Let's see what we get next. No walkout here. Back-to-back boards, though. Very nice indeed. These two-player upgrade packs proving to be nice. Uruguay, centre-back. It's going to be Jimenez. Now, that is a really good card. Like a really good card. If we can use Jimenez and De Ligt as our two centre-backs, that is really nice. We've obviously got Luis Suarez as well, who perfect links him. So we can work with those two together and use that left-back that we've got already from La Liga. Man, this account is just getting better and better. We're building in some really good foundations for the clubs, for the squad. 3 boards in a row. Come on. Something nice. Centre mid. Is that going to be Vidal? Oh, wait, who's that? Who even is that? Oh, it is Vidal. It's just the Inter Milan version of Vidal. That's really nice as well. He's a bit slow, but he is very good. Ooh, and now we can use him in the Serie A section. Link him to De Ligt. And maybe go and buy a right back. I don't know. We're 5 in, and we've got 3 boards. 3 good boards as well. We're really stacking this club up now. What have we got next? No board in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get another single board. As long as we can get another good card, though. There's a lot of good lower rated cards. And Saldi and Rudiaz. Not quite what we want, but yeah, we've definitely made headway out of this. I spent about 35,000 coins altogether on all of this. So just those players alone is pretty much covering that. I mean, I think Jimenez is a nice amount. And of course, it doesn't really matter. We got Paco Alcacer there. So yeah, what's Jimenez is not Jimenez. Sorry, who was it I got? I can't even remember. The centre back. Let's go and have a look what Vidal is worth as well. Let's have a look what it was Jimenez, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Jimenez. Oh, do I have Felipe as well? I think I do, don't I? So Jimenez is worth 5k. Vidal probably not worth that much actually, even though he's a transfer card. He's worth 4k, so that's not too bad off of those two. And then Dubravka is also worth a fair little bit. Dubravka is 2k. So that's 10k, plus all the players back. And obviously the novelty of it being first owner. And the fact that we've got Simon as well. He's not terrible. Bruma's going to have to go. Not bad to have on the bench, Bruma. 2 more to go, guys. Then we're going to build into a team to go and get into some more rivals games with. And I really don't know. Come on, give me one more ball to end off with. I really don't know what squad I'm going to put together. I'm in 2 minds, most certainly. We get a Bernardeschi there. This one's tradable, which is quite nice. So we'll now trade him in for an untradeable. So come on, 1 more 2 red gold players pack EA. Let's get something nice out of this one. Let's get a walkout. No walkout. A board though to end with. Come on, let's give a big 85. Italian, centre back, Lazio. It's Acerbi again, isn't it? Well, that's not very nice at all. That's the 3rd one of him that we've packed. We've got 1 tradable on the bench on the trade pile. We now have 2 untradables. So I'm just going to leave him there for the time being because I don't need to open any packs. So I'm going to go and have a look at a couple of squad options, guys, and I will be right back. Well, guys, sadly, I think we're going to just keep the same team that we had. Suarez, Aspas, Canales, Di Maria, Munain, and Tonali, and then the same back line. It's good. It's really good to have, you know, all of these cool options. Allen, Vidal, very nice. Tyson's very nice. Adama Traore and Jimenez are very nice. Like, we got a lot of good options, but we just don't have anything like concrete to be able to put together at the moment. So I think this is going to be the team that we're going to use. We're a couple of 1,000 points behind the necessary points tally for rivals. Obviously, I've got a whole bunch of games to go. We've only got 1 day, 15 hours at the time of recording this video. And so I think the time you're watching this video, it will actually be Wednesday night's video. So I've got a lot of games to grind. I think what I'll do is just do that little recap at the end of every game, maybe show some goals, some highlights that were there, and go from there, because I just want to get through as many as possible. I don't want to not show you gameplay, but I also don't want to overwhelm you guys with gameplay. So yeah, that's going to be the squad, and I will be right back. All right, guys, end of game 1. We end up losing this one 4-2. 5 saves for my Perrin, 3 for his De Gea. The 4-3-3 was really impactful for him. He had quite a good squad, as you can see. I think definitely a better squad than me. You know, Davinson Sanchez and Joe Gomez are absolutely sensational. He had Tyson and Willian, Richarlison, and Ndombele, Fred. He's got Carl Walker there on the bench as well. Just a really strong squad. You know, it's very difficult to compete. Even though my team's not terrible, I don't have the most pace. And so until I brought Adama Traore on, I was struggling a fair bit. And as you can see, Adama Traore for me came on and was the best player. So yeah, I think I'm playing the 4-4-2. I like the 4-4-2 a lot. I think it offers a lot. I definitely need like just a bit more pace in the fullbacks, or at least chem styles on them to give them that extra pace. We brought Allen on, we brought Adama on. Luis Suarez and Di Maria with the goals, and Adama Traore with both assists. And that for me is the kind of showcase of how valuable pace is, not necessarily for scoring goals, but for creating them. So my left mid, right mid, I need fast players for. Di Maria is not slow. I might do better to put a Hunter or a Catalyst on him. But yeah, so we end up losing that one 4-2. I'd be very surprised if my opponent's skill rating was lower than mine. And if it is, he maybe is coming off the back of a loss or whatever. But 2 goals anyway is still going to get us some points. What is it, 150 points for a goal? Do I get 300 points for that? Is that what it is? Or is it 90 points for a goal? Do I get 180 points for that? Either way, it's not going to be great. So he has 1,571 skill rating. As expected, it's higher than mine, and he has a better team than me. So that was a bit of a tough game. We end up picking 330 points up there. So just 1,600 away from rank 1. We're going to get into another game now, and I will be right back. All right, guys, the end of the next game, we managed to get a win out of this one, a nice 4-3 win. This guy, again, had a very nice squad. It'd be interesting to see what his formation was. I didn't really pay much attention to it. Once again, this game changed when I brought on Adama Traore and Tyson. 2 goals from Aspas, 1 from Tyson, 1 from Di Maria. And again, an assist each from Traore and Tyson with 2 from Munayin. I went 2-0 down against this guy, and I just couldn't compete again. Rodrigo, Promes, Anthony, and Bergwijn, they just have so much pace, you know. Even Tierney and Wan-Bissaka, Tomori and Bailly, like, this is just a very fast squad, and I genuinely couldn't compete until I made the changes. So maybe we're going to have to rethink the starting lineup. I don't really want to get rid of Luis Suarez out of the squad. You can see they end up controlling the game as well. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of Luis Suarez out of the squad, but at the same time, I need to make sure that I'm, you know, able to compete before before making subs. Basically, every game over the last like 3 or 4 days, we go 1 or 2 goals down, we make our subs, and that's when we get back into the game. So, you know, logic would suggest that if we just started with a squad like that, would be a bit better. So, as I say, I went 1-0 down to Rodrigo here. And you see here the pace. I mean, look when he plays a through ball back through. Oh, God, it's doing that thing. I mean, watch anyway. Look when he plays a through ball back through. Look how far behind the back line Rodrigo is. And he managed to get all the way around Florenzi on an anchor. And still manages to score the goal. Like, he's a good, like, 2 yards behind Florenzi over a short distance and gets in front. It just shows how valuable the pace is. And then he scores again with Bergwijn here. Ball comes down that right-hand side, ball roll inside, and a great finish, to be fair, from Bergwijn right there. We get one back just before half-time with the Iago Aspas. We got the ball down through the middle there. Aspas is fairly quick, which is okay. You know, it's just Suarez that's the problem. And then Munayin and Di Maria not being the fastest either. So maybe we can start still with Suarez and Aspas and just figure it out a different way. And then we score a lovely goal here with Di Maria. Really well-worked goal all the way across. Get the ball into Di Maria, touches it once and shoots first time into that top corner. A rapid, valid shot there. And then Iago Aspas, for me, here makes it 3. We get in again, drag back into the space, and then Aspas is there for the finish. Anyone could finish that, Suarez or not. And then this guy scores again with Rodrigo here again. And again, it's just the pace. I mean, my defense is a little bit all over the place. I've got to continue managing my back line and make sure that I stop pulling players out. Like, I pulled the centre-back out there, gave him the space. I should have just marked the guy instead. And then Tyson here with the goal. And look at this, Adama on his left foot. Gets around Wan-Bissaka, whips out to the far post, and there's Tyson. And I love being able to score goals like that. Even though it's a little unrealistic that Adama would put in a ball quite like that on his left foot, it's probably, arguably, unrealistic that he'd pull a ball in like that on his right foot. He's not the, not the most accomplished crosser that we've ever seen. But in FIFA, it works. And so we get ourselves another victory, 125 points towards FUT Champs qualification. And it'd be interesting to see. So my opponent's skill rating was 1570. That's really promising. He was very much higher skill rated than me. Hopefully we can push up towards the 1700 mark and get into Division 2. We're now just 800 points or so away from being in rank 1. Let's move into the next game. All right, guys. So a new team on the board and a very, very much more comfortable victory. I probably should have scored 4, 5, 6 more goals, create a lot of opportunities. But you can see the pace in the team. We started with Jonathan, Di Maria and Gelson Martins. I subbed on Traore, Martinez and Simon. And the goals came from Alan, Martinez, Simon, Jonathan and Gelson Martins. And the assists as well from the pacey players, Tyson, Traore, Sanchez and Jonathan with some assists. I won 5-3 in the end. It'd be very interesting to see where this guy's skill rating was at before this game. And you can see the difference when starting with pace versus when bringing it on is worlds apart. 19 shots, 11 on target. If it wasn't just for A, me having players that don't particularly have the greatest finishing, and B, me just still figuring out some shooting mechanics, I would have scored, another 5 goals. And I think that's where I'm going to miss players like Suarez having that incredible finishing, but thoroughly enjoy players like, Martins and Martinez and Adama Traore and such. Because it was just a world of difference starting with all of that pace in the squad. So I'll show you the squad that I built, and this will be maybe I've got 1 or 2 more games in me. I don't need to play all 30 games. I just need to make sure I finish in rank 1, which we should now be in. After that, 125 more points, another win that'll put us over the 1600 skill rating barrier. So he had 1,569 skill rating. So we were very even. So we're at now 1,598 for skill rating, which obviously is the highest that we've been at. But that extra 910 points there does indeed, well, it gets us 40 points ahead of rank 1, which we're going to have to stay in. So I don't know. I feel like another 3-4 games is probably going to be enough to keep us in. Let's have a look where we're at, though, with the squad. As I say, sold one more item on the trade pile, which is nice. What was that sold? The Bernardeschi in there sold. And yeah, this is the squad that I built. I don't think I showed it anyway. So we've gone back to Ismaili on the left back spot. We've got Tyson at left mid. We've got Jonathan at striker off chem, only on 7 chem. And he's not the most rapid, but I like the fact that he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high-low work rate, and 88 stamina. Although he's not the most fast player that we've got on the team, it's okay because we've got a lot of pace elsewhere. We've then got Gelson up at striker with him, and as you can see, his finishing, even with the chem style, is only on 77. It's really not the best, but he's just so fast, it doesn't really matter. And then we've got Di Maria now with the Catalyst chem style that I put on him. Takes him up to 92 acceleration, 93 sprint speed with absolutely immaculate passing. So good for him. Haven't got chem styles on the centre mid yet and haven't really worked on the defence all that much. And then I put onto the bench, obviously Aspas still there, Suarez still there, but we've got on the bench Simon, Adama Traore, Osimhen, Martinez and Lazari. Of course, everyone first owner now. Other than Romagnoli there, of course, we packed a version of Martinez. It's a shame we can't get him into a team because him with a Hunter Chem style would be ridiculous on full Chem. Maybe when icon swaps and such comes around, we'll be able to get an icon in there and get him on. But I want to start, just continue to work on this team now, continue to develop this team, get the right Chem styles, maybe a shadow for Delict, a shadow for Ismaili, and a shadow for Florenzi. I think pace is that important in the game this year. That we're going to have to do that. But that's where we're at right now, guys. So we're going to see what comes at 6 o'clock from EA, see whatever else we can put onto the video today. And so I will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. This will be the end of the road to glory today. I just played 2 more Division Rivals games. I won the first one, 5-0 rage quit or 4-0 rage quit. And I've just won the next one, 5-1. This guy had a lot of possession on me. His team was brilliant. As you can see, there were Richarlison, Morales, Mora, Eden Hazard, Marcos Llorente and Allen, Davinson Sanchez, Ricardo Pereira, Ferland Mendy, Hermoso and Hugo Lloris. And even though he held a lot of possession, he got absolutely battered 5-1. And that is going to send me, guys, into Division 2, which is why it would be a good time to end here. As you can see, he just dominated possession. He created 5 shots, 5 on target, just the 1 goal, 92% pass accuracy. Interesting, this is going to be a point of contention and a point of discussion over the coming months, how valuable certain stats are, because I know for sure that if I looked at those stats and if that was me on the losing end, I'd be like, oh, I controlled the game, way better passing, better possession, 5 shots and 5 on target, I got cheesed. But this guy had a lot of nonsense possession. I think we can actually see as well, can't we? If we go down to the possession stat, there you can see I had it as much in his box as he did in mine. 8% of me having the ball in his final third and 8% of him having the ball in my final third. The difference, of course, comes from the fact that he had 32% possession in the midfield. He just wasn't doing much with the ball. And we had a very, very fair and even amount of possession in our own thirds as well. 16% for me, 18% for him. So the holding of the ball came from just a lot of poor possessive play. He wasn't really doing anything, and a lot of that came from the fact that he was playing 4-2-3-1, drop back one, not necessarily one depth, but not even necessarily drop back, but very deep, very low. So he had a lot of options, and I didn't want to push out. I've had a bad year last year with defending. If I don't sort myself out defensively on this game, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, because if you're poor defensively this year, you're just going to get obliterated. So what I'm trying to focus on a lot right now is making sure that I can defend well. So I'm trying to just stay in my shape, keep my midfielders in the right positions, mark the runs, mark the passing lanes, and go from there. So we end up getting a 5-1 win, and some of the goals that I scored were really, really nice as well. So we end up scoring the first goal here with Jonathan. We got Gelson Martins into the space. He's got Jonathan at the far post there. Had a couple of options there as well. Had number 18 in the space too. Could have cut it back into him. He makes a really good run in there. Could have easily cut it back, but we get it through to Jonathan, and the finish then comes in and slams into that inside post there. We then make it 2-0 in the 39th minute. A bad mistake from the goalkeeper, and then Jonathan there gets 1 shot and then 2 shots there for the finish. We then make it 3-0 with Gelson Martins. Some nice play here from Di Maria. Flips into the middle there, and Gelson with the shot. Keeper gets a hand to it, but a lovely finish. And then Adama Traore here with a lovely goal again, putting good pressure on this guy. And you can see I'm not playing deep either. You know, that's a goal kick from him, I think, and I've just got a lot of pressure on him. Just trying my best to stay up the field and score goals. We get a rainbow flick with Adama, and then he hits it on the volley, which is obviously very nice because there's a lot of objectives for volleys. He then pulled it back to 4-1 with Richarlison here. He goes through. I tried to play the offside trap. I think I missed it. And then a lovely finesse shot from Richarlison into the back of the net. And we made it 5-1 with Gelson Martins here. We get through into the space, running fake shot, little scoop up, scoop, shoot and score. And another volley for us there. So a couple of volleys done in that game. And as I say, the reason why we just end it here is because I know this is now going to be us moving into Division 2, which is equaling the division that we got into last year as the highest division. You know, we didn't manage to get into Division 1 last year. We got, I think, 44,000 coins, I think you get for it. And I want to get into Division 1 ASAP. I want to make sure I'm playing the highest possible level of FIFA this year. So we're up to 1,713 skill rating. We are well in advance of the weekly rank 1. We're at 13,800. I think it's down at like 11,000 something. And there you go. Division 2 is ours on a first owner road to glory. 35,000 coins in the bank. If we can get to Division 1, that'll be another 50,000 coins to get in the bank. We're up to 140k. I am considering now to change a little something. Of course, we bought Romagnoli because we were using Tonali. And so I decided to buy Romagnoli as the one player that we were allowed to purchase, in this first owner road to glory series, and went from there. Now, I actually don't need Romagnoli. I can go back to having a Serbian to the team. I know he's not as fast, but what that would do is it would allow us to buy a Brazilian striker, preferably Richarlison. Would be as good as, if not better than Jonathan, would give Alan full chemistry, would get full chemistry, and could really just be a nice little addition to the club. Failing that, maybe we could just look at a few other players to pick up. But I think the team in general right now is very good. We've got 14 goals and 9 assists in 17 games with Jonathan. We've got 8 goals and 6 assists in 6 games from Gelson Martins. 2 and 5 in 10 from Tyson. 1 goal in 7 from Alan. 10 goals and 8 assists in 29 games from Renato Sanchez. I cannot speak highly enough of this guy. Yes, he's 78 rated. Yes, he's just decently well-rounded, but he's just brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. We've got him in a basic chem style as well. His dribbling is fantastic. His shot power and long shots are all right. His physicals are very, very good. As a box-to-box midfielder, he's just brilliant. High work rates, 4-star with 87 stamina. He is genuinely sensational. And then we've got Di Maria, 12 goals and 10 assists in 42 from him. Don't really get on well with him. I don't know what it is about him. Just not the one for me. Probably the best player in the team as well. Ismaili obviously doesn't have much going on. 22 games, no goals. Delict, 14 games, no goals. Romagnoli there, 9 games, no goals. Florenzi, 39 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. And Perrin with 14 games. And then on the bench, we've got Aspas with 29 games, 27 goals and 18 assists. A great return from him. Really like him a lot. Lazari, we haven't played yet. Martinez, 2 games, 1 goal. Oshimen, we haven't brought on yet. And then Adama Traore, I love this guy, man. It's a shame we can't start him. But as a super sub, he has been unbelievably impactful. He hasn't started a single game, and yet he's still got 19 goal contributions in 16 games with 9 goals and 10 assists. Love that. Simon with 5 games and 1 goal. Luis Suarez with 13 and 5. And again, it's a shame. Just can't fit him into a team like right now because of the way the team is. And then back to Jonathan with 17 and 14. Now, lots of positives to take from where we're at right now. The fact that we are this first owner road to glory and we have made it into Division 2 is brilliant. It gives me high hope for Weekend League that we can get, at the very least a gold 1 week 1. Obviously, we've still got a fair bit of time before we get there, so hopefully our team will be considerably better by the time that comes along. We've done a milestone here as well, so we get 2 rare gold players pack, a double in 25, a 2 rare gold players pack to end off the video today. Let's hope we get something nice, something good, and if we can, that'd be great. And if we can't, no problem at all. So if you've enjoyed the content today, drop a thumbs up on the video. Hit that bell to get notified when the videos go live. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's not going to be anything, unfortunately, unless we can get like a St. Maximin or something like that. It is going to be Oh, Ferran Torres. That's not bad. He's a decent little card to get. I think this is a tradable pack as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's not. We get Valbuena as well. But yeah, Ferran Torres, he'll come in super handy somewhere down the line. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.